The city of Havre is making it easier and more affordable to register your dog, all in an effort to encourage microchipping to increase the chances of reuniting with your furry family member if they get lost.
Peter Federspiel, Havre Animal Control Officer and Shelter Manager at the Havre Animal Shelter, says this little chip can be the critical link between losing a pet for good or finding your pet even years later.
Most of the shelters around the state are at or over capacity, and keeping any animal we can out of the shelters is super important.
Havre Animal Shelter is generally at capacity year-round, much like other animal shelters throughout the state. Each animal dropped off at the shelter is immediately scanned for a microchip, and whether or not the pet has one can make the difference between minutes and days in reuniting a pet with its family.
So there's a family that has their home is down in a coulee, so you can't see it from the highway, and their dog goes up and waits for him to come home on the highway. The dog ended up here once where we microchipped it. Then that same dog was picked up and brought to Billings, picked up and brought to Great Falls, and I believe it was in Butte once. People just traveling through kept picking this dog up and dropping it off at shelters all over the state.
The shelter, along with most local vets, offer microchipping. It's about the size of a grain of rice and is injected into the shoulder blade with a needle under the skin, costing you about $50. But you can get it done at Havre Animal Shelter for just $15. It's a very simple and quick procedure.
The microchip is like a VIN number of a car. It's just a number. It's not GPS, where if your dog wanders off, there's no way of finding it. The only way you'd be able to find your animal is if it gets picked up and somebody scans it.
The microchip creates a database that can be used to check rabies vaccinations and to find the owner's contact information. Peter recommends checking the chip yearly to ensure the battery is working. They usually last around 15 to 20 years, so you should not have to replace it.
Ultimately, you not having to pay to register your dog will either save you money or at least offset the cost of the microchip. All you have to do is submit a copy of your rabies certificate from your vet with the microchip number, your current address, phone number, and email to Peter. I'll include his email and more information in this story on our website. For MTN News, I'm Eric Johnson.
Pawsitive Impact is brought to you by Bensky Towing and Recovery. Tow with the pros. Happy Tails Lodge, all things cats and dogs. And Westgate Repair, your full-service auto repair and brake shop.